Welcome to this week's prompt, which is Dunk, inspired by this sample which has been submerged into a cup of tea. So we're going to start with our base layer, and I've assembled a few scraps of fabric in natural fibres and some cotton threads in a range of thicknesses. I'm going to start by just tacking the scrap fabrics onto the base layer, just using some thread that I've got lying around. And then I'm adding some textured threads with little knots to add a bit of detail, some French knots in the embroidery thread, and with a crochet weight cotton, just doing lots of seed stitching over the surface, creating a bit of a texture but just holding the pieces together. The next step is to take a fairly strong brew of tea. So this is 2 tea bags in here, and I'm submerging my fabric, and I'm going to leave it in there for as long as you like, really. Obviously, the longer you leave it, the more intense the colour. So I left mine for about 15 minutes this morning. I just keep stirring it round so there's an even coverage. I'm just going to take it out, check that I'm happy with the level of the colour. Squeeze out the excess tea, and then I ironed it off in between 2 layers of calico with the iron, just to kind of quickly iron it off. I felt that some of the stitching was kind of too invisible, too kind of harmonious with the background, so I'm just using a light blue machine weight thread just to do some seed stitching over the top, just to break up the surface, just to create a different level of interest. Just some gentle stitches, and here's my finished sample. Quite happy with the range of textures. I like the way that the ink from the offcut is kind of bleeding into the surface, and if we leave that, the colour will intensify as it continues to dry. I look forward to seeing your samples and how you respond to the theme of Dunk. Good luck!